My eyes. What happened? Everything I saw with my eyes. It seems different. Suli, you're so slow. Even finding odd jobs, they can't do it well. Hurry up and dump this box of waste. No problem, I'll go pour it now. Landlady, could you please give me yesterday's salary? Please settle the account for me. I'm in a hurry to pay the rent. I'm talking about Suli. Don't you know? Wages for temporary workers moving goods in our market. Why are you special? What are you doing standing there? Hurry up and get this box of scrap materials. Really? My eyes. What happened? Everything I saw with my eyes. It seems different. You can't even throw away a piece of trash? Why is this waste green? The green has disappeared again. Am I seeing things? Wrong. My right, I can see through things. Wrong. My right, I can see through things. If one could truly see through things, wouldn't that mean in the future you can make money through jade gambling? But the green, the first see. Is it actually jade? What are you still standing there for? One hourly worker. You don't need to come anymore. Landlady, can you give me this piece of scrap? Yo 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 yo. You think you can gamble on jade like others? Don't you even look at yourself? Do you have that ability? I can do without wages. Give me this piece of scrap. Okay, here you go. Take 500. 500. But this is clearly waste material you didn't want. Do you want it or not? 100. That's all I have. This scrap is yours. They're so poor they've gone crazy. Even scrap materials need to be bought. Shaoli. You finally came to see your uncle after your father passed away. I've always wanted to help you, but you're too strong-willed, child. He kept avoiding me. Uncle Lin. This time I came. I need your help with something. You say, what help do you need? Help me open the stone. Shaoli. These are stones that have been cut open. It's a piece of scrap. Uncle Lin, could you please open it for me? I think this piece of scrap material can be mine to find jade. Okay, I'll open it for you. God bless you. The green the first saw with my right eye x-ray. It's jade. It turned green. It turned green. I used x-ray vision to pick out the fabric. It really yielded jade. I'm going to get rich. I never expected that this piece of scrap would contain. There really is jade. Apple green with plenty of water and the size of a fist. If you put this piece of material on the market, it should be worth 1 million. 1 million is so much. Judging by its condition, it's probably more than 1 million. You've had a tough time all these years, working odd jobs. I'll take this material, Uncle Lin. I'll give you 1.1 million. Is this okay with you? No. Give me 800,000 and I'll give you 800,000. How can 800,000 be enough? This market value, at least 1 million. Calculate based on market price. Further deduction. My dad owed you 200,000 yuan back then. If you want to accept it, give me 800,000. You've always been stubborn, child. If you're willing, then 800,000 is fine. 800,000 yuan has been deposited into your account. I have money. Shaoli, since you've come to me, don't rent a place outside anymore. My uncle happens to have a vacant house. You can move in tomorrow. Thank you, Uncle Lin. Boss Lin's batch of materials are all subpar. Look, they're not shipping anything. Stone gambling. It's just a gamble, isn't it? We cannot fail to deliver goods. It's all my fault for using bad materials. Shaoli, you finally arrived. Uncle Lin, just in time. I just received a new batch of rough stones. Come and take a look too. These raw stones. Surprisingly, all 3 pieces contain jade. Moreover, the quality is very good. Although this small rough stone has a good appearance, it's just another, slightly thicker piece of raw stone. Only able to see half. Could it be that I have x-ray vision? The larger rough stones are still not clear enough. How much is this piece, Mr. Lin? They're all regular customers. Give 5,000 yuan. Just a little something. If you want 5,000, then 5,000. Kaisher. Good. What bad luck. It was actually selected. This rough stone contains no jade. Oh no, it's collapsed again. What bad luck. I said Lao Lin. There seems to be something wrong with this batch of rough stones. Our brothers opened more than 10 in a row. Not a single piece of jade was found. I think you're deliberately trying to deceive us. How much money do you want, Bro, you are all long-time customers. You also know that I have always been honest and fair to both young and old. Never sell inferior goods as superior ones. These raw stones, I brought them all back from Myanmar. Absolutely no problem. Maybe we should stop gambling for now. These people clearly have poor judgment. They actually blamed it on Uncle Lin. I think so too. This batch of materials, you can't get anything good at all. Refund. Take us, brothers. Give us back the money we spent on the rough stones. Brothers, you've all opened this stone. There's no reason for them to refund the money. That won't do. Your stone is clearly defective. No refund. I'll report you to the Jade Association. You'll regret it. Uncle Lin, I bought these 3 rough stones. Past. Brothers, I also learned from Uncle Lin. Buy a few rough stones. How about we make a bet? If I could also get jade. This proves that Uncle Lin's batch of materials. No problem. You can't expect that. Uncle Lin refunded the money. Little girl, don't meddle in this mess. Shelly doesn't need to worry about Uncle Lin's affairs. Uncle Lin will give the money then. Just return it to them. Brothers, if I could, among the remaining 3 rough stones jadeite found, everyone must admit, it's just bad luck. Unable to extract raw gems. We can no longer ask Uncle Lin for a refund. How about it? Dare to gamble? Shelly, what are you doing? Uncle Lin, I know what I'm doing. Gambling. Our brothers opened more than 10 in a row. Not a single piece was found. You can drive it out. I'd like to see. What skills do you have, little girl? Please help me open the stone. Okay. The material they chose has such a poor appearance. It's estimated that it won't turn green. Is that all the skill you have? They still want to gamble with us. I'm waiting to get 3 times the price of the raw stones. The reason why this rough stone has a poor appearance is because of the jade inside, not close to the skin, 5 centimeters below the epidermis. That's why there's a false impression of poor appearance. Uncle Lin, please grind away a portion of the raw stone. This raw stone, if the outer layer is scraped off, no green color will appear. That means it's useless. This is common knowledge in jade gambling. She won't tell me. You need to grind off half of it before it turns green. How ridiculous. Yes, you need to grind off half of it. Uncle Lin, believe me. Good. It really turned green. And it's an ice type. Oh my god. Although it's not particularly big, but the water quality is very good. That area continues to open. Good. This is actually imperial green. Ah, it's actually imperial green. This imperial green, valued at least in the millions. Shelly has good taste. How is that possible? Our brothers. 10 stones were opened. They haven't shipped any goods yet. The remaining 3 rough stones. How come both are in stock? Not both are available. All 3 pieces are available. Please trouble Uncle Lin. Let's open the last piece too. Good. Oh dear, this is also ice jade. Although I didn't get the imperial green, but it is also a valuable piece of jade. All 3 are available. This is impossible. Brothers, the results are in. A bet is a bet. Please come again next time. Come back when you're lucky. Today is really unlucky. Let's go. Shaoli, you're a true gemstone gambling genius. Jade can be found in 3 consecutive openings. That's amazing. Moreover, they are all quite valuable. 3 pieces added together. There should be 1.5 million. Uncle Lin, do you want to buy these jadeite pieces? Why don't you accept it? This jadeite is of such high quality. If I accept, process it, made into finished products, its value might double. So, 1.5 million. Uncle Lin accepted it. Thank you, Uncle Lin. Oh right. Since you've already brought your luggage, I'll take you to your accommodation in a bit. It has complete facilities. You can just move in directly. Uncle won't charge you rent. Thank you, Uncle Lin. Shaoli, I owe you so much today. If you weren't here, those brats. If they really go to the association to cause trouble, at that time, my shop's reputation, that would ruin it. They were just unlucky. They still insist on blaming the raw stone. What's wrong with you? Uncle Lin. My eyes just now. It just stings a bit. It's all better now. Okay. I can actually see through it. This is a thicker piece of raw stone. Originally, it was like this. It needs the nourishment of jade's energy. The more you absorb, see deeper. It seems I am because absorb the energy of 3 jade pieces. X-ray vision has been upgraded. That's why I can see through it. This thick piece of raw stone. It's a bit of a pity. This raw stone contains. It's purple that's showing through. It probably isn't jade. Uncle, does jade come in purple? Of course, there's a purple one. This purple jade, it's called violet jade. Slightly better quality. Just a little bit. It can sell for millions. A small piece is worth over 1 million. That big piece. Wouldn't that mean we'd strike it rich? What are you muttering about? Why ask this question? Uncle Lin. This thicker piece of raw stone. Do you sell? Sell. This one, it's a bit more expensive than the others, but if you buy it, still 5,000. Thank you, Uncle Lin. I'll take this rough stone. Turn around. Oh, Xiao Li. You said you today. 3 pieces of jade have been unearthed. A person's luck is limited. Uncle Lin, I trust my judgment. Then please help me open the stone. This is Xiao Li. It actually bloomed a violet. Violets of this color. This. At least it can be sold. More than 2 million. Your violet jade. Uncle Lin, I'll accept it. Is 2 million enough? Turned around. Very good. I gained X-ray vision in just 2 days. He earned 4 million. If this continues, wouldn't that mean we'd make a fortune? Xiao Li, how did you know? This rough stone contains violets. Just guessing. Xiao Li, have you ever heard of this? Golden eyes. Golden eyes. Legend has it that these golden eyes. It is because of divine favor. People who have opened their third eye, its right eye, can see through the surface of an object. And the left eye, you can see item information and value. I heard before. Some people are. He made his fortune with his golden eyes, but no one has actually seen it. This person with golden eyes. Over time. These golden eyes. Therefore, it is impossible to verify. Xiao Li. Please wait here for a while. I'll have someone tidy up your room. My left eye can see information and value of the item. This is the legendary golden double eyes. Since there are rumors of golden double eyes, how about today? Let's try it out at this antique market. My eyes have awakened. Are they golden eyes? You might learn more. It seems finding a bargain antique isn't easy. Mid-Qing Dynasty Hetian Blue and White Jade. Life. Carved dragon and phoenix auspicious pendant. Fine materials and practical life. Fine workmanship and high-quality materials. There is blood seepage from cracks. Market valuation. 2.5 million. I can really see. Information and value. Information and value light. I have golden eyes. How much is this, boss? That one. It's an old jade, but it's a little cracked. It's not worth much money. You must be sincere. Give me 8,000. It's cracked like this. At most 3,000. 3,000 is not enough. At least 5,000. Look at this carving. This patina. Let's forget about it then. Cracked like this. I'm afraid it will break if I hold it too long. Don't go. 3,000 is 3,000. Here you go. Wishing for good luck early in the morning. Make a deal. Give it to me. Another young person has been fooled. The old man who owned the stall, specializing in selling these defective products. Yeah, right? Defective products. It's a valuable treasure. Hello, boss. Please take a look. Give me a price estimate. Girl. This jade pendant of yours. It is the Mid-Qing Dynasty. Hetian green and white jade is correct. The openwork carving technique is quite exquisite. It's a pity the fissure was too obvious. Congenital problems. Its value has been greatly reduced. Please speak frankly. How much do you think it's worth, if intact? Easily earn over 1 million, but the current situation. Worth at most 100,000. Boss. Why don't you take another look? Is this really a crack? Could this be legendary blood-infused dragon vein natural formation? Dragon vein natural formation effect. This is only in. I've seen records of this in ancient books. Could this crack be? It is a natural stone pattern. Inside is the finest blood essence. Girl, I'll keep this jade pendant. How about 2.5 million? The boss knows his stuff. Just as you said, 2.5 million. Well, you have a good eye. If there are more good things like this in the future, please give priority to our Yaja's eye. No problem. Okay. Left eye antique bargain hunting. Making money from gambling on stones with the right eye. My eyes. Truly golden eyes. Very good. I'll be rich in the future. Enter. Shaoli, I'm here. I just wanted to tell you, there will be a good opportunity tomorrow. Nanching Jade Association. I made one small-scale internal Jade gambling exchange meeting. Those who came were all from the industry, some well-known players and merchants. I managed to get 2 invitations. Let's go together then. Jade gambling exchange meeting. That's great. Thank you, Uncle Lin. Tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. I'll send someone to pick you up. Receive. Traditional craftsmanship and exquisite design. Exquisite design. Old Lin doesn't bring people here easily. This little girl seems to have some kind of background. A little girl. I guess they're just here to join the fun. Life. 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 A little. Uncle Lin. I think number 3, number 7, and number 15 are good choices. Best quality. Numbers 3 and 7 look good, but it is. This number 15, rough outer skin. It doesn't look like it's in stock. Shaoli. You'd better think this through. These raw stones, they're all quite valuable. You believe me. I think there's a large shipment in number 15. Do I need to buy 3 at once? These added together. Its value is quite high. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Distinguished guests, the rules for tonight's exchange meeting will remain the same. Raw stones are priced clearly. Free choice. Profit and loss are at your own risk. You can start choosing now. I chose rough stones number 3, 7, and 15. Okay, these 3 rough stones of yours. Total price 300,000. Good. Where did it come from? The ignorant and arrogant little girl. That's quite a boast. None of these 3 pieces of skin are particularly good, especially number 15. Rough skin. Extremely risky. Thank you everyone for reminding me. I trust my own judgment. Where did old Lin find this young girl? What a sucker. Since a big spender has made a move. Better to cut the stone on site. Let this broaden everyone's horizons. Stone cutting on site. Since everyone wants to see, let's cut the stone on the spot then. Good lady. Open the number 3 raw stone. It turned green. The condition is not bad. This piece, I estimate it can sell for 3 million. Open the number 5 rough stone below. Why is it green again? This one is better than the previous one. The condition is okay. It's worth at least 4 million. There's also a number 15 rough stone. Keep going, little girl. I think we should forget about it. Before this number 15 rough stone is opened, I'll cancel it immediately. You've already opened 2 pieces of jade. This is already extremely lucky. I advise you, know when to stop. This is rough stone number 15. It is one of these 3 pieces. The worst quality. They can't produce good products. Shaoli. I think everyone's points are valid. Know when to stop. Uncle Lin, don't worry. I trust my judgment. Impossible. Xingyang green. This is high-grade ice crystal. The water's head, the color. This is almost imperial green. Oh my god, this piece, it's worth at least 5 million. This is a high-quality, fully green, icy variety. This is more likely than winning the lottery. They're all low. Shaoli, you have amazing taste. Ladies and gentlemen, these 3 rough stones of mine, they've already been opened. High quality jadeite. If anyone wants it, go ahead and make your bid. I want number 15. I'll offer 3 million. I am number 3. I'll offer 4 million. I want number 5. I'll offer 5 million. Good. Make a deal. Earn 12 million. We've made a fortune. And my golden double eyes. It has also been upgraded. Can see through thicker rough stones. The girl won 3 awards in a row. This is truly a cause for celebration. May I ask your surname, young lady? My name is Healy. Miss Sue. Your luck. That's ridiculously good. Could it be? Let's know in advance. That makes some sense. These 3 rough stones. Opening in succession. 2 mid to high-end products. A piece of high quality, fully green ice. This, I'm afraid it's not. Join forces with the organizers. Set me up. What do you mean? My judgment is poor. Are you just jealous of others? Lie? Are you just jealous of others? Not to mention, we are not. This is my first time participating. This kind of private jade gambling club. Why say that? Mr. Lin, don't get excited. I didn't mean anything by it. I just felt something was amiss. If Miss Sue has nothing to hide, dare to prove it again? How do you want to prove it? Simple. Here are the remaining raw stones. Let the staff blindfold. You can point to any piece if it can still be opened. Decent jade. I am convinced. Apologize in public. What if it collapses? The 3 rough stones from earlier. I am afraid. We should talk about that. Right. Blindfolded stone selection. Is it a mule or a horse? Take it out for a walk. Right. Blindfolded stone selection. Blindfolded stone selection. Xiaoli, let's go. They are deliberately making things difficult for us. Uncle Lin is alright. Good. I promise you. She actually agreed. This is not simple. Dear friends, I have followed. Everyone asked to be blindfolded. Now I'll begin. My X-ray vision has just been upgraded. Blindfolded to me. That rock was too thick. My clairvoyance didn't work. Surprisingly, a piece even fell down. Jadeite rough stones. Although the specific type of water cannot be clearly seen, but in terms of brightness, although not as good as the just now, number 15 was very strong, but not bad either. I chose this rough stone in the corner. They actually chose if it could yield jade. That's truly amazing. How is that possible? The most important thing in jade gambling is observation. How could she see while blindfolded if she can still find jade? I call her grandma. Kaisher bar. Yellow sand bark pine flower disorder. Typical example of an outsider watching the show. Just wait for it to collapse. This is ice jade. Green flowers. Although it's not a full green, but this, icy jadeite with floating green patterns. It's about the size of a fist. It's worth at least tens of millions. Dear friends, do I need to prove anything further? And you? I am young. You don't need to call me grandma. I'm afraid I'll shorten my lifespan. Miss Sue. Sorry. I was blind. Nonsense. Please be magnanimous. Miss Sue. This piece of material, would you sell me 1,300 square meters? Make a deal. Your account balance is 13 million yuan. This is absolutely amazing. Miss Sue. Your performance today was truly astonishing. Let's congratulate Miss Sue. Xiaoli. You were amazing today. Even blindfolded stone selection can yield icy jadeite. Life. After tonight, it's probably going to be difficult to keep a low profile. What are you afraid of? People with real skills. Straight to any station. By the way, in a couple of days, there is a formal one in the city. Antiques auction. Do you want to go? Of course we should go. Such a great opportunity to snag a bargain. Maybe you can make a lot of money. Lot 32. Huangshan's visiting friends in the Autumn Mountains, Qing Dynasty. Starting bid, 150,000. Each price increase must be no less than 5,000 yuan. Start bidding. Huangshan. Authentic painting of Autumn Mountain visiting friends. In fact, he was a great master in the late Ming and early Qing dynasties. Gongxian's early works imitating ancient styles. He used the pseudonym Huangshan to avoid trouble. Market valuation of over 10 million. It is Gongxian, the foremost of the 8 masters of Jinling in the early Qing dynasty. His original works often fetch tens of millions. This painting is attributed to someone else and has a different subject matter, not his typical style. Severely underestimated. Huangshan's paintings. This is worth only 2 or 300,000 on the market. Starting bid, 150,000. It's not expensive. 155,000, 160,000, 180,000. How? What do you think of this? Huangshan is interested in painting. I want to take a picture of this painting. Huangshan's paintings are good. It's not worth much. You take a picture of it. What's the use? Uncle Lin. I feel a connection with it. 190,000, 200,000, 200,000 per time, 200,000 twice, 200,000 3 times. Make a deal. Congratulations to this lady. Congratulations to this young lady. Miss Sue. You said this is Gongxian's works attributed to Huangshan. Boss Gao Lai. Take another look. The brushstroke style of this painting. Was it written by Gongxian? Not bad, not bad. This art style, although not Gongxian's usual techniques, but indeed, it was written by him. Miss Sue. You have excellent eyesight. The younger generation is truly formidable. Mr. Gao. You flatter me. I was just lucky. This painting, I bought it for 14 million. How about it? Good transaction. He earned tens of millions in just a few days. Make a fortune. Miss Sue. You are a promising young man. You are a promising young man. Lie. Hey, right? There will be one in 2 days. International Jewelry and Antiques Fair. I'm here live. I'm here. There is an invitation. I'll give it to you. Boss Gao. This. I can't accept this. I can't accept this. Life. I can't accept this. Why? Opportunity is reserved for people like you. Young people. Keep it. Thank you, Boss Gao. I will definitely seize the opportunity. This opportunity. This international jewelry and antiques exhibition. It's just different. So many rough stones and jadeite. There are also antiques. Let's see if we can snag a bargain. Look, that was at the private banquet a few days ago. The girl who opened the ice jade bottle blindfolded. Suli, so young. I didn't expect you to have such good eyesight. Look at this raw stone. Do you have any large shipments? This display case number 3. That piece of black jadeite priced at 8 million. There is only a thin layer of green inside. Dry. Worthless. That area at booth number 6. 3 million tons of yellow salt sand. It's a full green icy variety. Its value is underestimated. Isn't that Zhao Mingxian? It really was him. I heard he came back from Southeast Asia. He is a famous jewelry tycoon. I heard they have quite a powerful background. I never expected to run into him here. Are you Miss Su? Hello. May I ask who you are? Miss Su. I've heard so much about you. I am Zhao Mingxian, doing jewelry business. A few days ago, I heard about your performance at the private banquet. I admire you very much. Mr. Zhao, you flatter me. Just lucky. So lucky that 3 good results came out in a row. They can even choose icy jadeite blindfolded. Miss Su, there's no need for you to be modest. I was just looking for someone to help me. Let's look at some rough stones. Commission of 15 million. I don't know, Miss Su. Would you do me the honor? I don't know what you want me to see. Which stones? Oh. Miss Su. These are the 3 rough stones. The first one was priced at 12 million. The second item was priced at 8 million. This piece is worth 5 million. As long as Miss Su can help me pick the most valuable piece, regardless of the outcome of the stone cutting, commission will be paid. I need to take a closer look at the actual product. This item is priced 12 million rough stones. Although the skin has python skin and pine pattern, however, the jade inside has several cracks, far less than the listed price. This second piece, the rough stone, was priced at 8 million. Although the shell's performance is average, fist-sized high ice emperor green, pure and crack-free, the value is at least 20 million. This third item is priced 5 million rough stones. Excellent appearance, 5 millimeters below the skin. It turned out to be an artificially filled green colloid. The interior is entirely white stone. This raw stone was faked. Has Miss Su reached a conclusion? Mr. Zhao, you can buy this second rough stone. Oh, this appearance, most ordinary. Experts have already said it. Maximum risk. If Mr. Zhao believes me, buy it. As for this third piece of black wuxia skin, Mr. Zhao, it's best to avoid it. There's something wrong with this stone. What problem? Mr. Zhao might consider hiring professional equipment. Let's examine it. Then I knew. General Manager Zhao, under this stone. Density anomaly. This original stone is an artificial imitation. Contact the exhibition organizer immediately. Let's trace the origin of this rough stone. Yes. Miss Su has such a good eye. Even the latest filling technology. You saw right through me. At least this time it reduced my expenses. A loss of 5 million. So. Next stone. I bought it for 8 million. Open now. If. Just as you said, there are good products. Commission. Skills. Ultimate value. How to calculate 10%. Okay. General Manager Zhao. It is imperial green, purebred, no cracks, worth at least 20 million. Miss Su. It really is a divine eye. Pay Miss Su's commission immediately. 2 million. Good. Thank you, Mr. Zhao. Miss Su. Next week, I will be at my private estate to open a small jade gambling club. And all who came were top players in the circle. I wonder if Miss Su is interested? Okay, Mr. Zhao. I will think about it carefully. Good. We look forward to your visit. Shaoli, you mean? Zhao Mingxian invites you. Attend his private jade gambling club. This Zhao Mingxian guy. He's doing quite well in business. Very large. This person. If he offers you a high salary, it should be. This affirms your abilities, or perhaps they admire your abilities. Secondly, he probably wanted to borrow your reputation in the industry. Establish your authority. Uncle Lin, should I go or not? Go. Why not go? High-level games like this. It is through this that you build your network of contacts. There are also good opportunities for funding. Only, you should go to such a jade gambling event. Be careful. Be careful not to get set up. Because here, there will definitely be some people setting traps to test your depth. In addition, we also need to be careful that someone might tamper with it. I see. Oh right. There's one more thing. Last time, we are at the convention center. Find the fake raw stone. I asked someone to check. It has now been basically found. Currently, there are only a few workshops in China able to meet this standard. Based on the current situation, I guess it should be Lu Qinshan. Fake. Lu Qinshan. Ah Chang. You did a good job this time. Our underground workshop. This time, the fake raw stone was made extremely realistic. If no instrument is used for testing, it is impossible to distinguish with the naked eye. Snort. Zhao Mingxian asked Suli to select raw stones. This time, you definitely can't tell. This Zhao Mingxian. Intentionally trying to win over Suli. It's obvious he wants to cooperate with her. To replace me. Boss. Suli had previously obtained jadeite in succession. That was luck. In this circle, experience and ability are paramount. It still has to be you, boss. You are the vice president of our Jade Association. These 6 provinces in South China. Jadeite rough stone channels. It's all in your hands. What is Suli anyway? And Zhao Mingxian. He was just a businessman who had entered the profession halfway through his career. Compared to you, that's far inferior. You haha. After this incident, Suli's reputation. His career plummeted in the industry. Rising stars. Pa. What did you say, boss? The exhibition organizer called to say. Let's talk about our raw stones. There's a problem. Suli discovered it. What? She could actually see through the raw stone. You, Suli. We'll wait and see. Ha ha ha. Mingxian. The beautiful woman next to you. Could it be us? Rising star in the southern city jade gambling circle. Miss Su. Ha ha ha. This is Miss Suli. Oh. This. It is our Lu Qinshan. Chairman Lu, our South City, president of the Jade Association. So he was Lu Qinshan. Uncle Lin reminded me. Lu Qinshan was ruthless. I'm afraid I've already. It caught his attention. Miss Su. Your fame. Recently in our South City Jade gambling circle. That's pretty impressive. 7 high-priced goods were opened in a row. Not a single mistake. May I ask? Which school did you study under? Self-taught. Just lucky. Luck. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. So today, let's play something exciting. These raw stones on the table. Each piece has a starting price of 3 million. Each person is limited to 2 pieces. The top 3 most valuable. You can get prizes from the pool. As for the prize, I'll add some small trinkets. Green thumb rings of Qing Dynasty emperors. Market value of 8 million. Mid-Qing Dynasty Imperial Green Jade Thumb Ring. The genuine product is valued at 8.6 million. This thumb ring is real. It seems President Liu is determined to win. Of course. Miss Su. Please. Number 3 is an icy green variety, valued at approximately 5 million. The number 7 rough stone has internal cracks, worthless. Rough stone number 9, etc. This number 13 rough stone, an extremely dense green light emanated from within. It is a rare full green. This imperial green color. The estimated value is no less than 10 million. But why is my right eye stinging? There seems to be something wrong with this stone. How could there be black energy? Jadeite material should not have impurities. Miss Su. I noticed you were eyeing number 13 for a long time. What are you interested in? I just think number 13 is special. This number 13. It's the cheapest one. Only 3 million. It's just that her appearance is too bad. If Miss Su takes a liking to it, you might want to give it a try. Based on my experience, Miss Su, numbers 3 and 18 are relatively safe. The allure of imperial green jadeite is too great. But what was that black mist? I want to choose number 13, the lowest price on the 13th. If the bet goes badly, Miss Su won't lose much either. Haha. Indeed generous. Let's start cutting the stone on the spot. Starting from the 13th. I don't know what that black aura is. What exactly is it? It's blood mist. Inside the stone. How could there be blood mist? Blood mist stone. Even if you find the best jade, nobody dared to buy it. Miss Sue. This one. Gambling ruined. Oh, what a pity. It seems Miss Sue is having a bad day. Something seems off. Let your left eye see. Natural cinnabar infiltration. Symbiosis with minerals. The ancient royal family called it blood jade, regarded as a national treasure. Special cutting techniques are required. Preserving the cinnabar infiltration pattern. Value can increase threefold. This is not blood mist. It is natural cinnabar infiltrate. What did you say? If it's blood mist, its interior should be fluffy and dispersed, but its red interior. Uniform distribution of matter. Intertwined with green meat. It forms natural patterns. This is a rare blood jade. Only the royal family of ancient times could enjoy it. It is indeed cinnabar inlay. When I was young, I saw a blood jade fragment once. I never thought I'd live to see this day. You can still see the complete one. Blood jade. Its value is immeasurable. Miss Sue. Should we continue operating? Open. Cut carefully. Preserve the red pattern inside. Imperial green jadeite of glass type. This is worth at least 16 million. Miss Sue is indeed discerning. I made a fortune again today. Haha, that's amazing. Miss Sue. It truly lives up to its reputation. I don't know Miss Sue. Are you interested in joining us? Serving as an advisor to the Jade Association. Annual salary is up to you. I guarantee you will be satisfied. Thank you for your kind offer, Mr. Liu. But I am a person accustomed to freedom. I have no plans to apply for the job yet. Oh dear, that's such a pity. Today's lucky draw belongs to Miss Sue. Mr. Liu still has other matters to attend to. Let's go first. Go ahead. After today. I'm afraid Lu Qinshan will. He completely resented me. Miss Sue. Today's cinnabar stain. I bought 15 million. Please accept this first. Thank you, Mr. Zhao. Oh, and this prize also belongs to Miss Sue. I'm not interested in that prize. If Mr. Zhao likes it, why not give me the cash instead? Haha, Miss Sue. He's really different from ordinary people. Good. We will give Ms. Sue the cash at the market price. Thank you, Mr. Zhao. General Manager Zhao has already made arrangements. A private car will pick you up. Please wait a moment. The car will be there soon. Thanks. This batch of waste is really heavy. This is high ice and green. Approaching dragon stone. The color is perfect and the water content is high. No impurities, no cracks. The value of this piece of material, at least 20 million or more. How could it be treated as waste? Miss Sue. What's wrong? This is waste. This batch of waste. It was General Manager Zhao who brought the new mine from Myanmar. Hold. The shell is in very good condition. And the master craftsmen. They are all very optimistic. Mr. Zhao spent tens of millions. General Manager Zhao. Mr. Zhao spent 11 million. Bought. But they were all wiped out. Just treated as waste. Are there no pieces? Yes. That's right. General Manager Zhao asked the master craftsman. I have checked it carefully. Prepare. Transported to the North City landfill. Should we wait a little longer? Let's take another look. There might be some omissions. General Manager Zhao has made up his mind. Are these waste materials being hauled away now? Take him away. To save Mr. Zhao from being annoyed when he returns. What master craftsman? They all misjudged it. That piece of black wuxia skin raw stone. Too thick a skin. Moreover, it was enveloped by an extremely rare layer of fog, so even if it's quarrying, it is also possible to misjudge. Since General Manager Zhao insists, throw away these waste materials. That's a steal. We must get that piece of scrap. By the way, I remembered I had something to do. I'm leaving now. No need to send. Master, quick, go to the North City landfill. Old Zhang, is it still the same old place? Zhao Group's waste. Okay, let's do it this way. I will handle everything in the afternoon. It's finally over. Walking. Don't break it. I hope it's still there. This is the area. That's right, it's it. High ice full green. Excellent in both texture and color. Total value. It should exceed 20 million. Get it at zero cost. They made a fortune this time. Xiaoli, this is clearly all scrap material that has already been processed. Look at this. This skin, dark and dull. This sand is coarse and old. This is absolutely nothing good. And also, your material, good. The weight is wrong. It felt like the weight was all in the center. How could it possibly be good material? Uncle Lin, you believe me. I think this piece of material is good. You slowly grind from the side. Drive slowly. Why? You're so mysterious, kid. Where did you get it? Found. Then I'll open it for you. Look. What do you think? Look at this. Xiaoli has such thick skin. Ah, this could yield some good stuff. Joke. Let me tell you. This thing, it can't produce a good one. Skin is so old. This, Uncle Lin. Please grind it a little slower. Try grinding another centimeter. Good. Oh my god. This is Xinjiang green. Wrong. This is even better than Xinjiang LV. This waterhead. That's enough. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oops. Uncle Lin. Look at this performance. How much is this stone worth? This. Look at this full color. Old. And this is color young water abundance. In addition, no cotton, no cracks. Such a big rock. At least get 23 million. 23 million. If this could be made into a set of jewelry, its value can increase several times over. Oops. Xiaoli. Tell me honestly. Stones like these, it's impossible for no one to care. Where did you get this from? This here. Will there be any trouble? Uncle, don't worry. This stone, originally it was Zhao Mingxian. Unwanted waste. I saw it by chance. I have a feeling there should be something inside, so I secretly followed them to the garbage dump. It was retrieved. Zhao Mingxuan's old master. Those are all veterans. That's impossible. I couldn't have misjudged it. Perhaps it's because of this stone. The outer shell is too thick. The master craftsman is experienced and skilled. I think there must be waste material in here. So it was a misunderstanding? It is also possible. Indeed, even I almost misjudged it. This piece of material, it is indeed top quality material. 23 million. Xiaoli. Uncle Lin accepted this stone. 23 million. Thank you, Uncle Lin. Why? Incoming phone. Received 23 million yuan. Waste rocks dumped in the landfill. He actually earned 23 million. Make a fortune. Xiaoli, I just remembered something. Rough stones with this kind of surface appearance. I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. I've seen. It was at the ghost market in the neighboring city. Ghost market. Right. That's not a legitimate thing. Jade, a market for raw stone materials. Just some small merchants selling jade. Places where vendors gather. I remember. It is in a corner of the ghost market. There is a person who sells second-hand furniture. Put this thing, used as a jar for pressing pickled vegetables. That stone, pressed there. It looks very similar to the one we drive. It looks very similar to ours. How similar? Extremely similar. Just from its outer shell, roughness, including this color, this level of dimness, they are all exactly the same. The shopkeeper said at the time, their family is from in that foundation, the old stone that was dug out. He said he'd sell it to me for 50 yuan. I didn't want it. Extremely similar appearance. Could it be inside? It also contains top quality jade. What if we can still find jade? How many tens of millions can I earn? Uncle Lin, where is that ghost market? Why are you going to the ghost market? The antique market in the neighboring city. That antique market. The antique market is open during the day. The night market is a ghost market. Xiaoli, where do you want to go and take a look? Right. What if that rough stone, same as this? Isn't that a great opportunity to snag a bargain? But that stall owner, it's a bit strange. Be careful if you go there. Don't worry. Uncle Lin said. That stall was in the corner. It's a furniture seller. This is where they sell furniture. It should be here. Strangeness. Why can't we find Uncle Lin? The raw stone they were talking about. What are you looking for? Boss. I heard you have one here. Stones for pressing down pickled vegetables. Has it been sold? I see you're so young. It doesn't look like someone who makes pickled vegetables. Why do you need that stone to weigh down pickled vegetables? Boss, that's right. When my family was young, pickled vegetables are made every year. Therefore, there are also stones used to weigh down pickled vegetables. Now that I'm grown up, I wanted to come and see your pickled vegetable stone. Yes or no? Just like when I was a child. I also want to keep a memento. This is it. That's it. Sure enough, it was the same scrap stone I picked up. They look exactly the same. Even the size and shape are the same. Wow. Sure enough, there was stock. It was actually blue jade. They found a great bargain, and it's top tier. Sky blue and water emerald. Such a rich blue. Worth at least 25 million. Nature is truly a marvel of craftsmanship. Such good material. His appearance was so ordinary that it was almost unbelievable. Boss, this pickled vegetable stone. How much money did I ask for? 50. Okay. I'll give you 100. Keep the change, please. Yo, so it's Miss Sue. I thought, how capable is Miss Sue? So you like buying pickled vegetable stones? Open. With your amateurish skills, they still want to compete with our CEO Lou? Stop dreaming. Our general manager Lou. He is the king of jade in the South City. Countless high-quality jadeite pieces were unearthed, but your broken rock looks pretty good though. It's likely that a piece of dung beetle can be found. Who wants to compare themselves to Lu Qinshan? Don't be so presumptuous and step aside. That's it. That's it. Xiaoli, oh dear. I didn't expect you to actually take it. We found it. Uncle Lin. In my experience, there's definitely something big inside this rough stone. Let's quickly open the stone and take a look. Good. Open. How to open? Still like, as you said last time. Wipe it from the side. Uncle Lin, please drive slowly. Gently brush past the edge. I think this rough stone, the shell must be very thin. Good. Be careful not to hurt inside. Why? Oh my god. This is sky blue. Blue jade. Oh my god. This is the first time I've seen this. Such a pure blue jade. Wow. Very good, Uncle Lin. It's sky blue. Top-grade blue jadeite. Oh, look. This kind of good water color young. No cotton, no cracks. If this part, all of them are this kind of blue jade that, compared to the last piece of green jade, but it's still expensive. Perhaps 25 million. That's great, Uncle Lin. Now open them all up. Boss Lin. I heard. Miss Sue obtained a strange stone. I came here specifically to broaden my horizons. Why? There are no strange stones here. It's just an ordinary rough stone. President Liu is that piece. Oops. What a strange stone. You say this appearance is so bad. How did Miss Sue come to take a liking to him? Oh, that's true. In Miss Sue's eyes. That's all I can look at. Pressing pickled vegetables. President Liu. Skin difference. It is not for judging the rough stone. Unique standard. Oh. Miss Sue is right. Then let's. On site. Open this stone. Let's make another bet. If this broken stone. Good goods can be found. Lu Qinshan. Buy back at a high price. This. Position of Vice President of Jade Association. Let me give it to you. Ha ha ha. If you can't get good goods, get out of Nanching right now. Never set foot in. Never step on anyone's foot in your life. Jade Gambling Circle. Okay, let's gamble. However, since President Liu wants to see it so much, why don't we take a look first? Let's see what this broken rock really looks like. Uncle Lin, let me show this to him. Good. Boss. This blue is so pure. This is blue jade. Sky blue. That's impossible. How could this kind of material possibly be mined? Such high-end goods. President Liu, I've already said it. Skin difference. It is not for judging the rough stone. Unique standard. And some things. The more unremarkable one's appearance. Inside, the more thrilling. Now you have seen. Do you want to continue watching? Or is it? President Liu admits defeat. Look. Continue reading. I just don't believe it. Whole piece of material. They're all this kind of stuff. Oh, that. All opened. Get out of the way. Full of meat. High ice sky blue. This is close to the glassy variety. Like this. On the market. At least 2,000. 5 million. Ah. What to do about the eldest brother? Boss. What to do? Why? President Liu. The result is now quite clear. I remember you just said. If this stone contains, if in stock, you want to buy at a high price, we also need to include the Jade Association. Give me the position of president. However, I have feelings for the president. I'm not interested either. I am young. I can't afford it. But what you just said, if we buy this stone at a high price, as the vice president of the Jade Association, I hope I won't go back on my word. I, Lu Qinshan, am a man of my word. This blue jade, I want it. It's just 25 million. President Liu was straightforward. Suli. Don't think. Victory can make one complacent. We'll see. Boss. We just swallowed our anger like that. How is that possible? I want to unite with Nanchang, all raw stone suppliers, Block Suli, Hamoyu Jade Shop. I'll make sure they never get it again. Raw stone source. The boss always has more ideas. They can't get the raw stones. You can't gamble on stones. Unable to gamble on stones. You can't get jade. How can I compare to you? Ha ha ha. Walk. What happened to Uncle Lin? Oops. This was originally meant for us. Those suppliers. Now, they suddenly stopped supplying us. This is already the fourth one. It must be Lu Qinshan scheming behind the scenes. He wanted to use his influence as vice president. Unite several large raw material suppliers. Cut off our supply. Cut off our supply of goods. Hello, Mr. Wang. Mr. Lin. I am truly sorry. The batch of rough stones that were promised to you, I'm afraid we can't provide it. We will pay the penalty according to the contract. No, Mr. Wang. What do you mean? We signed a contract. There's nothing we can do about it. There is a lot of pressure above. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Hello, Mr. Wang. Hello. It seems that Lu Qinshan, they were determined. They want to cut off our supply. There are no more raw stones now. The store can only sell some finished products and inventory. The path of jade gambling, it will also be cut off by him. Yes, he is in this industry. Long operating time. The relationships are quite complex and intertwined. Many people, many excellent. This material supplier is his. We retail investors. I want to import a batch of good materials. It's very difficult. Moreover, competition in public auctions. Our funds and qualifications. None can compare. United capital behind him. Since the formal channels are not working. Then let's go through some informal channels. Uncle Lin. Do you remember? He told me before. Myanmar border. Some. The market for raw stone materials, although chaotic, but there are also many opportunities. I want to go there and take a look, maybe directly from the mine owner or from smugglers. Received a batch of materials. The price may be lower. You want to explore those overseas markets. I'll tell you, the overseas market is a mixed bag, counterfeit and substandard products, and you're unfamiliar with the area. It's easy to get scammed. Not to mention, you're going to encounter some danger. What should we do then? You are not allowed to go. Actually, even if Lu Qinshan, they didn't intercept our path, I want to try it too. After all, dangerous places. There are also many opportunities. Since there is no way, then I will forge a path. I want to try the border market. I tell you, I disagree. Oh dear, this place. Why is it so deserted? I heard that, Mr. Lin. Recently, several old friends, they've all stopped supplying you. What should we do? This is about opening a business. Out of stock. That won't do. No need for Mr. Liu to worry. Supply issues. I have my own way of solving this. What can Miss Su do? Could it be? Is it going to that kind of a market that can't be brought to the table? Pick out some junk that others don't want. President Liu. I've heard of that kind of place. Specializes in taking advantage of Miss Su, thinking they have high standards. Ignorant and arrogant greenhorn. I'm going to the raw stone market on the Myanmar border. Ah. What? Did I hear that right? Haha. Miss Sue. It's not that I'm looking down on you. Look at you. Normally it depends on luck. The gays that came in return also went to the Myanmar border, that kind of raw stone market. I'm afraid that by then, they even lost their underwear. I advise you, it's best to give up on this idea as soon as possible. Obediently admit defeat. Maybe, I'm in a better mood. They'll even give you a bite to eat. Luch and Sean, don't push your luck. Fine. Since you think the border market, it's all garbage, that's better. Let's make another bet. You even made a bet. Stop betting. You even made a bet. I will definitely not lose this time. Explain. What to bet on? I'm betting on my trip to the border market. I went to buy goods. Not only can we get goods, you can still get good products. And the day the stone was cut, we cordially invite Mr. Liu to attend in person. If I can get a rare jade, then I'll consider myself the winner. Mr. Liu, what about you then? Just like last time, acquired at a high price with a market premium. How? Of course. If President Liu is unwilling, pretend I didn't say anything. Snort. Afraid. I'm afraid. Snort. Good. Do as you say. If you were in that place, found some decent goods. On the day of the stone cutting, the total price of all your jade, I'll give you a 10% premium acquisition. But if you lose, or nothing was drawn at all, decent things, I'll make you the head of Nanching. The faces of all people in the Jade Circle admitted in person. It's just a lucky fool. Retiring from the jade gambling industry forever. Hey Xiaoli, don't agree to him. It's fine. Uncle Lin. It's a promise. Please prepare the checks then. See you on the day we open the stone. Ha ha ha. I can't wait. Waiting for you to kneel down and admit defeat. Ha ha ha. Walk. Snort. My little sister gave this to my lover. It was delivered to Damandong. Really? Xiaoli, you're being too impulsive. Overseas markets, so many uncertainties. How could you possibly win that bet? Don't rush. Uncle Lin, let's think of another way. Uncle Lin. You believe me, I not only want to win beautifully. I want Luch and Sean to know. His blockade and suppression, meaningless. Uncle Lin. We must hurry. Hurry up and get ready. All right. Mr. Su and Mr. Lin. This place is basically. The stalls are all good. But the prices are a bit expensive. That's the processing area. It's basically all waste, or bricks. Hey, selling in bulk is cheap, but nothing good came out. Uncle Lin. Let's go check out the processing area first. Good. Boss. How much do these cost? This pile. Take all 20,000 yuan. Xiaoli. This raw stone. The outer skin is so rough. 9 out of 10. They're all coarse and flossy. These all look like low-grade materials. Moreover, there was rust on it. This. It would be good enough if it could yield white jade. Uncle Lin, let's take a look first. It is 3 pieces of high ice, blue-green, bright green, violet, hidden inside this pile of bricks. The blemishes on the surface may only be superficial. These 3 pieces of material, worth at least 25 million. Boss, I'll take all of these. Is 10,000 okay? Transactions. This pile of junk, it's finally sold. It's over. Xiaoli. This pile of raw stones, although cheap, but we can't be suckers. Uncle Lin, you believe me, there must be a lot of good stuff in this batch of rough stones. Let's transport these back to the south of the city. It will definitely slap Luch and Sean in the face. Let's hope so. Miss Sue, this is what you get from the border. Treasures I found. This looks like it comes from which abandoned mine pile. Picked up. This kind of thing. It can also be brought to the table. Bet with me. Mr. Liu is right. These pieces of leather, it's terrible. Even if you gave it to me, I'd think it would take up too much space. Miss Sue. This time they really overestimated themselves. Brick materials at the border market. Where can you find something? Is the product good or not? You'll only know once you open it. President Liu. There were so many witnesses present. A while. You have to accept the consequences of your bet. Uncle Lin. Let's start solving this part. Good. Oops. It seems Miss Sue's trip to the border. You have a unique eye. Net loss. Ha 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 ha. No rush. There are still so many raw stones. Let's start solving these 3 parts now. They really won't give up. We also need to sort out these broken pieces. Why me? We'll see. How could Miss Sue come from this? Gold found in a garbage dump. Ha ha ha. Wow. It turned green. It's blue-green. Wait, that's not right. High-grade ice. It turned green. Blue water green. Even color. This one has a minimum price of 8 million. Ha ha ha. Continue. The second piece. Good. High ice variety of yang green. This piece is worth at least 9 million. Ha ha ha. Wow, that's really amazing. The third piece. Oops. Oh dear. This is a high ice violet. And it's eggplant purple. This piece is worth at least 10 million. Just now. That. Blue water green, Xingyang green. Add this violet. Get 27 million. Enter this pile of stones. The raw materials only cost 10,000 yuan. All of the above. You've made a profit. 26.99 million. Good heavens. This is a staggering 2,500 times. Miss Sue has a discerning eye. President Liu. What do you think of these 3 stones? Stone opening results. Are you satisfied? According to the bet. If you want a 10% premium. That is 29.7 million. Is this a check? Or is it a bank transfer? How? Do you still need to wait for me to give it to you? Thank you, Mr. Liu. The feud with Lu Qinshan. It is beyond redemption. But besides making money. But I can't stay here forever. Uncle Lin's shop. Now I have money. It's time to buy a house. Miss Sue. The villa you've chosen. The building area is 800 square meters, 3 floors above ground, basement, with a separate garage and garden. Move in with your bags. Excellent view. Standing on the terrace, you can see the entire Yunshan Lake view. Good. Very quiet. And the security looks pretty good. Yes, our Yunshan Villa. It's the entire southern city. Top-tier private communities. 24-hour security patrol. The residents are all wealthy or powerful. The privacy here is excellent. It's all about the price. A bit expensive. 20 million. Good. That's it. Full payment. Okay. Miss Sue is so straightforward. Let's sign the contract now. Oh, is this Miss Sue? I am Zhou Shichong. I live next door. Hello Mr. Zhou. I am Su Li, the new neighbors. I heard that Miss Sue. They are in the jade business. So young. They moved into Yunshan Villa. It seems like they're doing something quite large scale. Small business. Good luck. Luck. I don't think so. At our age. Those who can establish a firm foothold here. That's truly impressive. However, jadeite. Ultimately, it's just a craftsman's work, just for fun, unworthy of serious consideration. In fact, those who are truly cultured. Or is it antique collecting? Mr. Zhou is right. Antique collecting is a profound subject. I'm an amateur. Ms. Zhou. We've received a new batch of treasures. It wasn't even on the shelves in the study yet. Miss Zhou, are you interested? Go take a look. Also let you all. Those in the jewelry business should take a look. What is true? Cultural heritage. No, Mr. Zhou. I have other things to do. Hey Miss Sue, you probably can't appreciate it. Also correct. You don't come from a prestigious family like mine. Even if you have money, what's the use? However, Miss Sue, it's not scary to not understand. What I fear most is uneducated and incompetent. You agree, right? Mr. Xingzhou. Then I'll have to bother you. I'll take a look. Please, Miss Sue. Please. Okay, please. Miss Sue, please take a look. These are all mine. Carefully selected good products. Some of them I even got from auctions, bought at a high price. Come, Like this Ming Dynasty blue and white plum vase. There are also Qing Dynasty Famille rose vases. And this landscape painting by a modern master. They're all worth several million. Ha ha ha. Fine. These are things I just bought. Not yet available. Why don't you take a look, Miss Sue? Which one is the most valuable? I don't quite understand these things. Ha ha ha. Just saying. Miss Sue. It's impossible that they don't even have this much insight. Could it be that Miss Sue has other interests besides gambling on stones? The legacy left by our ancestors. These good things. He has absolutely no appreciation ability. Hetian jade carved dragon and cloud pattern seal. Imperial treasure of Emperor Qianlong. He was once the Qianlong Emperor. Small seals are often used in the study. Market valuation of 30 million. This is a Qing Dynasty Imperial seal. Worth 30 million. Zhou Shichong. They actually mixed it in among a pile of ordinary goods. They even used it to test me. He also claimed to be a collector. They really don't know what they're talking about. Miss Sue, which item caught your eye? Do you think the most valuable thing is? Which one could it be? What an inconspicuous little thing. If I'm not mistaken, this jade seal should be the most valuable one. Ha 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 ha. Imperial seal. Miss Sue, Miss Sue. A nouveau riche is a nouveau riche. Don't assume that living in a villa. Don't assume that living in a villa, it can't be hidden in one's own bones. The fact that he is a country bumpkin. To be honest, this is something that caught my eye. From the flea market. Bought for 300 yuan. You actually said it's the most valuable thing? It's absolutely ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. Ha ha ha. An old man with no eyes. You can't even understand such a valuable jade artifact? I think you're the one who's a country bumpkin. Miss Sue likes these worthless junk. Oops. It doesn't matter. Please, for the sake of us being neighbors, I'll give it to you. You. Treat it as being at home. Add a decorative item. Let's find out more about it. What is a true treasure? What is mint? Tidbits that can't be served properly. That. I couldn't possibly accept that. Oops. Don't be so polite. Don't be so polite. 300 yuan worth of items. I can still afford to send it. Remember to study hard. Don't think that just because you have some money. Doesn't he know his own limitations? Miss Sue. I have other things to do. Then, I won't keep you here. Thank you for the gift, Mr. Zhou. Goodbye. Since you insist on giving it to me, then I'm off to make money. Oops. Miss Sue is here. Rare guest. What treasure did you bring this time? They came to patronize my little shop. Come on. Boss Gao. Thanks. There is a small item here. Could you please take a look at this for me? Why? You thing. Where did you get it from? A gift from a friend. Boss Gao, what do you think of this? This is a treasure. My darling. Did you know? It is. During the Qianlong period of the Qing dynasty, Hetian jade dragon pattern small seal. Moreover, the carving is exquisite. Look, the charm of the dragon pattern. Typical. Manufacturing office's work. Let's look at its seal. Imperial treasure of Emperor Qianlong. This is Emperor Qianlong, one of the commonly used seals for leisure, although it is not large, but of extraordinary significance. Miss Sue, you know, what does this mean? It's worth some money. It's more than just valuable. Like this. Top-grade imperial jade seal. If the inheritance is orderly, it wouldn't be surprising if the auction price exceeded 100 million. But this jade seal of yours, the lineage might be unclear. Fortunately, it is absolutely true. Nice one. This market. The estimated value should be at least over 30 million. If you encounter a collector you like, prices can still go up. Boss Gao, have no idea. Are you interested? Of course I'll accept it. I'll transfer the 30 million immediately. To be honest, Miss Sue. I also know some special collection, master of imperial jade art. I just turned it over. How much can I earn? Okay, then let's do as Boss Gao said. 3 million. Happy. Miss Sue. You're truly my lucky charm. $30 million yuan received via mobile phone. Thank you, Boss Gao. Why, you're welcome. Miss Sue. Your taste in items. That's truly amazing. It was just good luck. Oh right, Miss Sue. Early next week, in Beijing. There was a top-level Chinese porcelain auction. At the meeting, they are all top-tier collectors and experts. Have no idea. Miss Sue, are you interested? Porcelain special. By the way, last year's porcelain special, and there was a huge upset. It is said that there is one, originally positioned as blue and white porcelain jars from ordinary folk kilns in the late Qing dynasty by a mysterious buyer. It was auctioned off for less than 500,000. Later, after expert evaluation, that blue and white porcelain jar, it's actually from the Yongle period of the Ming dynasty. Fine official kiln products, because they were stranded overseas. Tag missing. That's why the judgment was misjudged. So, that seller, it was sold for over 30 million in one go. What a steal. There are quite a few good things this year too. Besides the Ming kilns of the Song and Yuan dynasties, and the official kilns of the Ming and Qing dynasties, fine items up for auction. There are many too. Certainly, the competition is also fierce. The ability to play mahjong is all about eyesight. Trust Miss Su's judgment. It's not a problem. This is practically tailor-made. Bargain hunting ground. Boss Gao. I am very interested. I want to go to this porcelain-themed event. Excellent. This is the invitation. I then gave it to Miss Su. Thank you, Boss Gao. I hope Miss Su returns with a full load of good things. My little shop also got a bit of a boost. Boss Gao, rest assured, there will be more good things in the future. I'll sell it to you too. Haha, good, thank you. Wow. So many porcelain pieces. Maybe we can find a bargain today? Let me see what treasures I have today. This is a genuine Qing dynasty artifact. This piece is from the Ming dynasty. These are all counterfeit products. This isn't worth much. Why? Market valuation of 3 million. Look, this is worth 3 million. Adding flowers to brocade, Yuhuchen vase. Definitely the focus of tonight. And that Dotsai chicken cup. Well preserved. It's truly a rare sight. These are all absolutely great products. The two things they mentioned. The market valuation is only 3 million. The other item is valued at only 1 million. It's not anything valuable. Is there nothing good tonight? Wen Yao. Very few remain in the world. Every single one is a national treasure. There are many counterfeit products on the market. This piece is judged by its glaze. The opening scene does indeed possess a certain charm. However, the risks remain extremely high. We still need to consider this carefully. Early Yongle period of the Ming dynasty. Imperial kiln imitation Song dynasty Ru kiln celadon glazed round washer. Belonging to Emperor Yongle's admiration for antiquity and refined taste. Palace treasures. Rare in existence. Market capitalization valuation. 38 million to 45 million. Yongle period in the early Ming dynasty. Fine examples of official kiln imitations of Song dynasty Ru ware. The imitation is so good. No wonder even experts from major auction houses. They can all be preliminarily dated to the Song dynasty. Moreover, the market valuation is 40 million. This is definitely a treasure. I must take a picture of it. Next item. Song dynasty Ru kiln sky blue glazed round washer. Starting bid, 100,000 yuan. The price increase for the mother should not be less than 10,000 yuan. The auction will now begin. 120,000, 130,000, 150,000, 150,000 times. There are other bidders. Do we need to increase the price? 150,000, 150,000 first time, 150,000 for the second time, 150,000 for the third time. Make a deal. Congratulations to this lady winning this auction item. Young people are truly fearless. Fearless. I even dare to buy Ru ware from the Song dynasty. Yes, most of what's on the market is fake. I see. It's hard to say. Old Wang, this porcelain kiln. Please open your eyes again. From glaze texture. In terms of the slicing process, it is indeed an old item. Like Song Ru. But there are an indescribable difference. Slightly lacking the style of the Song dynasty, aloof and solitary, it also became more neat and deliberate. How so? Since it's an old item, how could it be a replica of Song dynasty Ru ware? Old Wang. Do you think there's a possibility? This is the Song dynasty, subsequent dynasties, because I especially like the main techniques and methods of Ru ware in the Song dynasty. Thus, imitation is carried out. Miss Su reminded me, is this really the case? Emperor Yongle of the Ming dynasty was a great lover of Song dynasty porcelain. You admire Ru kiln. Once ordered the imperial kiln factory. Strive to manufacture. No expense spared. If that's the case, that's right. This is Early Yongle period. The pinnacle of imperial kiln imitations of Song dynasty roux-ware imitate the past without being bound by it. It has the spirit of Song rouge. There are also the exquisite craftsmanship of the early Ming dynasty surviving, perhaps more than the real Song roux, still rare. Its artistic and historical value. In no way inferior to Song dynasty roux-ware, even its special imitation background. And Emperor Yongle's refined tastes. This makes it more valuable for research. Miss Su is amazing. This Yongle imperial kiln piece, fine imitations of Song dynasty roux-ware. It's truly a rare sight. This news needs to be spread. Collectors. It's probably going to be a disaster. Boss Gao, then take a look. How much is this item worth now? Based on market value and its judging by scarcity, at least 25 million. Same as usual, Miss Song. If you are willing to make a move, I'll take the 35 million. Thank you, Boss Gao. Why thank me? You're my lucky charm. Why? If I were to encounter this thing, collectors who appreciate Ming porcelain, resell, I can earn a little bit too. Your account. 35 million yuan. First time selling porcelain, he earned 35 million. Golden eyes, golden eyes, golden eyes. Indeed, all-powerful. Hello, Mr. Zhao. Good evening, Miss Su. I heard you recently. I've got another treasure. Congratulations. Mr. Zhao is really well informed. Just a bit of luck. Miss Su is too modest. Your luck. But it made countless people the ability to be envious. I called this time. There is a better opportunity. I'd like to see if Miss Su is interested. What opportunity? Myanmar's annual. The jade auction is about to open. This is a global jade raw material trade. The largest event. Myanmar public auction. That's right. On the public auction, it brings together major Myanmar, the finest rough stones from the mine, and the definite news I received. This public auction, a piece will appear. Rare top quality rough stone. Bidding king. Yes. This raw stone weighs 1 ton. Originating from the old Pakant mine. The surface finish is impeccable. Pine flower python belt covered. It has been passed through many countries. Top jewelry companies and testing institutions use state-of-the-art equipment. Layer by layer scanning and detection were performed. What test results? Comprehensive test data. The expert panel unanimously concluded the inside of this rough stone. It contains a large amount of high-quality jadeite. Moreover, it is an extremely rare type of snowflake cotton. If the inference comes true, its initial value can reach more than 200 million. 200 million. So many. Miss Su. This is a real high-stakes gamble. It is also a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Public auction bidding. Highest bidder wins. Miss Su. Have no idea. Are you interested or not? If you are interested, can you come to Myanmar with me? I'm so interested. This is so lively. If it weren't for Mr. Zhao's invitation, I can't come yet. This jade auction. Every year, it will send to all parts of the world. Jade industry professionals send an invitation. In the case of new participants, must have the session participants. Entry is by invitation only. Miss Su has exceptional insight. If you don't come and see, isn't that a pity? Thank you, Mr. Zhao. Oh. Miss Su and President Lin, feel free to browse around. Okay. This is what General Manager Zhao meant by the top bidder. This top-priced item's outer shell is indeed fine, and maybe a big truck can be found inside. Moreover, this jadeite rough stone also includes an IGTL protection certificate. If inside, is it really that big? Glassy snowflake cotton. This value is immeasurable. I heard that several international giants have their eyes on this area, preparing to bid. Oh my god. Hey, the starting price is 50 million. If they really start bidding, it would probably easily reach hundreds of millions. Let me take a look at this top bid. What is it? If it really is snowflake cotton, we have to give it our all. I'll buy it no matter how much it costs. There really is white inside. Could it be? It really is snowflake cotton. Wrong. This isn't jade at all. It's not snowflake cotton either. It is a white jade of good quality. However, white jade itself has limited value. Such a big piece. The market has a maximum of 500,000. This is not the most expensive bid. This is a huge pitfall. This is a glassy imperial green jadeite. Snowflake cotton. Snowflake cotton. This piece of material is valuable. At least 50 million renminbi. The real treasure isn't the top bidder. It is it. Uncle Lin. I'm not interested in this top-priced item. I am interested in it. This. Shaoli. This top bidder was authenticated. This insurance. That piece. This. Uncle Lin. Believe me, the investment cost of the top bidder is huge, even if there is a top-grade jade inside, but its cost much higher than ordinary rough stones. You make a good point, that. Listen to you. Suli. How are you qualified? Come to the Myanmar auction. Am I qualified? It seems to have nothing to do with President Liu. Oh, I see. It must have been Zhao Mingxian who brought you here. Snort. A half-baked. With another half-baked. Still want to compete for the top bid? Snort. It's absolutely ridiculous. President Liu. I'm not interested in the top bidder. But President Liu, as the authority on jade in Nanchang, if we can successfully win this bid. So what is your status in the South City? But no one can match that. You're smart to know what's good for you. This top bidder. Determined to win. I advise you. It's better to quit as soon as possible with your net worth. I am afraid. Even the first round of bidding. Not even close. Yes, yes, yes. Mr. Liu is right. Bidding for the top bidder. Now begin. The next auction will be held. This is the public auction, the most watched bidder. Starting bid, 50 million. The minimum increase each time is starting from 5 million. Auction. Start. I'll offer 55 million. I'll offer 60 million. 70 million. I'll offer 75 million. General Manager Zhao. This top-priced bid requires careful consideration. Careful. Miss Su means. Snort. Miss Su means. I'm afraid you'll embarrass yourself in public. Snort. This top bidder. After all, the starting bid was 50 million. Now you're even more. The bid reached 75 million. I don't know either. This. How much is Boss Zhao's wealth? I'm really scared. What if in the end? They also need to sell their assets. Wouldn't that be? That would become the biggest joke. General Manager Zhao. Don't listen to him. You believe me. Don't bid any more for this top lot. Good. Listen to you. Snort. I'll offer 100 million. Ouch. 100 million. No wonder President Liu has such a deep family fortune. It seems that President Liu today, they were determined to win 100 million. Is there anything else that needs to be increased? 100 million once, 100 million twice, 100 million 3 times. Make a deal. Let us congratulate Mr. Chen. Next. It is the 180th rough stone. Starting price, 40,000. Each price increase, starting from a minimum of 5,000. 45,000 yuan. Okay. This lady. Offer of 45,000 yuan. Is anyone else willing to raise the price? This broken rock. They can't produce anything good at all. This is simply hemp used as a footrest for the top bidder. Nobody is buying them. Excuse me, is anyone else asking for a higher price? 45,000 yuan per person. 45,000 yuan twice. 45,000 yuan, 3 times. Make a deal. Congratulations to this lady. Oops. Miss Su. When it really comes to this, a place for real fighting. Only a few pieces can be picked up. Scraps that others don't want. Oops. They didn't even dare to touch the edge of this top bid. President Liu spent a fortune. Amazing spirit. Congratulations, Mr. Liu. My wish came true. Of course, I got what I wanted. The stone is about to be opened. Wait for my top bid. Top-grade jadeite was found. You knew. Who? That's the legend of the jade world. The following is the stone-cutting process. Gentlemen. This top-selling item. Since the public auction opened. Maximum. And the most valuable piece. Snort. Today. It is to witness history, when a miracle occurs. Congratulations. Kaisher Bar. White jade, not even worth 500,000. It's collapsed. It's completely collapsed. I thought I'd bought a myth with 100 million. Who knew it was a joke? President Liu. This 100 million is ours. All funds. How come I got a white jade? President Liu. We're going bankrupt. What should we do? Suli. You woman. You did it on purpose. You're deliberately trying to make me look bad. Is it right, President Liu? Jade gambling is risky. Profit and loss are at your own risk. This is the rule of the public auction. Mr. Liu, I really hope you win. You forgot? I wish you. My wish came true. Why? Why is this happening? Why? I lost my bet. You won't have an easy time either. Snort. Capable. You put that broken stone. Let everyone see it. President Liu. Mr. Liu, you just went bankrupt. I originally wanted to save you some face. Since you want to see, let's cut the stone then. Oh my. Imperial green glass. There is also snowflake cotton in the middle. Why? Oh my god. This is the legendary top quality goods? Ouch. Miss Su is a good material. Absolutely perfect. It is priceless. Shaoli. This is Imperial green glass. Snowflake cotton. At least 50 million. 50 million. 50 million. Why? Why? President Liu. President Liu. What's wrong with you? President Liu. Call an ambulance immediately. Why? Lu Qinshan. It can also be considered the southern part of the city. A veteran in the jade industry. Unexpected to end up in bankruptcy. It's such a pity. He ruined himself. Miss Suli. Excuse me for bothering you. There are several mines in Myanmar. Just now at the public auction, I witnessed a truly spectacular scene. I apologize for making you laugh just now. I admire Miss Su very much. When everyone, the top bidder, when attracted, Miss Su is still able to stick to your ideals. Find the real treasure. Lu Qinshan lost to you. Not wronged. Mr. Wuong Min, you flatter me. It's just luck. Miss Su, I admire your ability and courage. A talent like you, we should not be satisfied with just finding bargains at public auctions. Are you interested? Let's explore cooperation in greater depth. Miss Su and I went to the mine to take a look. Let's talk about it in detail. Wuong Min cannot be offended easily. It would be good to go with him to take a look. Miss Su, that's where we are now. The main mining area is the number 3 mine shaft. Just last week from the southeast alleyway. Mining. Imperial green jade. Excellent water quality. This proves this potential is enormous. Congratulations, Mr. Wu. However, mining also carries risks. Especially, determine the optimal mining direction and determining the direction of the ore vein. Although I have my own geological team, but to be honest, I'm even more looking forward to Miss Su joining the group. Miss Su, the ability demonstrated at the public auction, I admire it very much. Therefore, I formally invite Miss Su as a special advisor. Come help me survey the number 3 mine shaft, main line, guiding the next mining area. Certainly, I will also give Miss Su a generous reward if you help me successfully locate. And high-value jadeite was mined. So these jadeite, 10% of the total value. All of this is your compensation. According to our preliminary estimates, the total value of this mine, approximately 550 million. 10% of 550 million, that's 55 million. Although the money is not much, but being able to get in touch with Wuong Min, I'll come back to Myanmar to find bargains again. It also adds an extra layer of protection. Mr. Wu, I need to go to the mine to see it in person. Then, based on my experience and judgment. However, I should mention this in advance. My judgment is my experience and intuition. We cannot guarantee 100% accuracy. If you can accept the risks, let's go together then. Certainly, whether it's gambling on jade, mining or not, nothing is 100% certain. I trust Miss Su's intuition. Miss Su, happy cooperation. Happy cooperation. Miss Su, this way please. This is the mineral-bearing layer. You can see the green smudges are obvious. Therefore we infer direction of the main vein. It should extend in the southeast direction. So our next plan, right here, continue to dig deeper. Good. I need to take a closer look. There is indeed jade in the southeast direction. The quality also varies. The total value is not high, far from reaching the expected 550 million. Miss Su, what are you looking at over there? It's an old alleyway. They were mined more than a decade ago. It has long been hollowed out. It has now been abandoned and sealed off. Such a strong green light, this concentration and energy. It must be imperial green of the glassy variety. And there's more than one. The direction of this abandoned mine shaft, that's where you can really find treasure. Mr. Wu, I think that old alleyway, it can be mined again. We can start mining again. again. Let's try digging deeper inside. Miss Sue, you're probably mistaken. This old alleyway, it was excavated 3 years ago. They've already dug it up completely. Not a single piece of jade has been found. There is absolutely no value in mining it. Yes, exploration tunnels. It's a subject of study too. This route, I've explored it many times. It's absolutely impossible to find jade in it. Mr. Wu, my intuition tells me there's something inside. Well, and there are good things. Miss Sue, reopen a tunnel. Extremely high cost. If the mining yields no results, this loss. Mr. Wu, since you trust my intuition, why not take a gamble and give it a try? What to bet on? Let's bet on this abandoned mine. High-value jade can be dug out from inside. Mr. Wu, isn't this ridiculous? How could that be? Mr. Wu, if this abandoned mine shaft, high-priced jade can be dug up, then I need to obtain 10% of the reward. If it can't be dug up, I will bear all the losses. Good. I'll bet you. Reopen the abandoned mine immediately. Following the direction Miss Sue pointed out. Dig with all your might. Alright, boss. They dug another 10 meters or so. There's still nothing here. Miss Sue, your vision. Sometimes it's not very accurate. It's fine. Let's try digging a little deeper inside. Continue. Stop. What's this? This is Imperial Green. Boss. They really dug up Imperial Green. This is just a corner of the raw stone. Then it became completely green. The total value of this rough stone, incalculable. If the jadeite is profitable and good quality, so this mineral vein, much better than before. Miss Sue, sorry, I was wrong before. I was short-sighted. You are the truly learned person. Fine. Mining tunnels. It inherently possesses uncertainty. Don't blame yourself. Good. Very good. Miss Sue, according to the previous bet, mined from this mine, all jade, 10% belongs to you. Thank you, Mr. Wu. Miss Sue, after initial mining and assessment, newly discovered abandoned mine shaft, Imperial Green jade, valued at 600 million. Technical license regulations. This is your reward, 60 million. Thank you, Mr. Wu. Miss Sue, Bienyu has a performance. Rare stone auction. The auction not only featured various rare stones, even meteorites. I don't know if you're interested. Very good. Wuan means moo. It was the right decision. Rare stone auction. I am very interested. It is said, there are several items this time. Final item. Very mysterious. With Miss Sue's discerning eye. Go there. You're sure to find a surprise. This is the invitation. Thank you, Mr. Wu. This rare stone auction. I am very interested. Looking forward to Ms. Sue at this auction. Shining brightly once again. I heard. This time. Exhibited items. Many things are beyond conventional understanding. Auctioneer. Only responsible. Authentic source. Irresponsible. Expert opinion. It all depends on eyesight and courage. These exhibits. Indeed unusual. Look at this meteorite. Besides coming from Antarctica, it has no effect. 2 million is too expensive. Meteorite research value is limited unless contains rare elements. Rare elements. This reminds me. It actually contained blue crystals. It seems to have a life of its own. What is this? Look with your left eye. Source, Antarctic ice currency. This interstellar energy crystal. It can stimulate cell activity. It can also reverse malignant tumors. This is straight out of science fiction. If it can be proven and utilized, its value is far more than hundreds of millions. This is something that can change the world. The key to saving countless lives. We must take a picture of this meteorite. Next item. It was discovered deep within the Antarctic ice sheet. Suspected iron-nickel meteorite. Starting bid. 2 million. Each increment is no less than 200,000. This thing, no jade can be found. It has no research value. Who would buy it? That is, buy it to fill the latrine. 2,200,000. Girl. Is this your first time here? What's the point of buying this? Isn't this just a waste of money? Good. 2.2 million. Is there any additional charge? 2,200,000 once. 2 million 2 times. 2,200,000 3 times. Make a deal. Congratulations to this lady. What a sucker. I think 200,000 is too much. Ms. Suli, thank you for your support. Support for medical work. Academician Chen. You're welcome. If this meteorite capable of solving existing medical problems, then I guess I've done a great deed. Academician Chen. Look, we found the core of this meteorite. Blue crystals. It is a substance that has never been seen before, temporarily named star source crystal. The most incredible thing is, it can produce a kind of, and it's mild, but at the cellular level, a profoundly influential energy field. No cell experiments were conducted. Experimented. Animal model experiments. It can promote the growth of healthy cells. It can also promote transformation of cancer cells into normal cells. In short, it can treat cancer and tumors. Ms. Suley. This piece, the value of star source crystal, inestimable. You as a provider. First and foremost, your rights must be protected. My research institute plans to invest $70 million. Come and buy this star source crystal. This will serve as a basis for subsequent in-depth research and development. And this drug development, new drugs later, once online, the country is willing to give you 1% dividend. 1% dividend. Although I didn't hear much, but when you add it all up for a year, there are also people with incomes of over 100 million. Not to mention it has state backing. As long as I don't break the law, wouldn't that make things go much more smoothly? Academician Chen. I agree. I hope you will expedite the research, benefiting mankind. Thank you, Ms. Suley. On behalf of the Research Institute, representing all future patients. Thank you. Thank you. Your account balance is 70 million yuan. Thank you, Academician Chen. Good. You're welcome. This station reports Chinese scientists have made breakthroughs in the field of cancer treatment. Achieve revolutionary breakthrough. Key material Xingyuan crystal. Provided by Ms. Suley. We utilize star source crystal. Successfully developed. Named Xingli. New cancer treatment drugs. We believe this will be human. In the course of fighting malignant diseases. A milestone. Very good. They made 70 million this time. There are also dividends. It can save many people. This deal was a good one. Hello, dear Miss Suley. The smell disturbs. I am from the Tyrant royal family. Air Sarah. I was in international news. I saw the report about you. I admire you very much. I specifically sought out your contact information. I would like to invite you. Come to Tyrant and help us solve a problem. After the matter is completed, I will give it to Miss Suley. An expensive gift. Miss Suley. Our Tyrant. It is rich in gemstones. Famous for possessing ancient royal treasures. With symbol of royal power. Crown of Dawn. Wearing it at the coronation of successive kings. It is a national treasure among national treasures. Recently I've had a vague feeling that crown, gloss, and weight. There are extremely subtle differences, but through several top-tier craftsmen, repeated testing by instruments, no abnormality was detected in the well. Prince Sarah, you mean? You suspect the crown has been switched? Yes, but this matter. No evidence, and once publicly questioned, regardless of whether it's true or false, this will cause a huge uproar. I did it unintentionally. Seeing Miss Su's news, I think Miss Su possesses exceptional insight, so I am taking the liberty of inviting you here. Prince Sarah, this involves royal secrets. I understand your concerns. I promise you, this matter. This will be kept absolutely secret, regardless of the outcome of the identification. To express gratitude, I am willing to. Royal treasured jade. Jade sewn. This is a gift for you. I think I know about the divine jade sewn. That was hundreds of years ago. The royal family of Tyrant. An important gift for establishing friendly relations with China. It's worth at least 80 million now. Prince Sarah, that. Please lead the way. Very good. Miss Su, this way please. Miss Su. This is Dawn Light. It carries the kingdom's 100-year history. Please help me see its true nature. The gemstone has fine, interlocking lines inside. If it weren't for the golden eyes, undetectable. This is a top-tier synthetic product, almost indistinguishable from the real thing. Therefore, the main frame of the crown is real. However, the core gem was replaced. Look with your left eye. See if we can get more information. Really? I guessed right. Prince Sarah. I looked at it carefully. This golden mainframe. It should be true. But the ruby on it. There seems to be some problem. Guess. About 6 months ago. Replaced. There was indeed a problem. 6 months ago. The second prince's uncle, Satman, had contact with. They said they were going to give the crown a deep cleaning. Could it be the second prince? If it really is the second prince, that real ruby, still in the palace. It is it. That's a real ruby. Hidden in the East Palace, on the crystal chandelier. It was really premeditated. Prince Sarah. Excuse me, East Palace. Who lives here? My second uncle. Saddleman. It was the Satyrians who were behind this. Prince Sarah. We have an old saying. Call it darkness under the lamp. If I were a thief, I will definitely give the gem. Place it in a visible place. For example, on the crystal chandelier. So, it can be done every day. Appreciate your own masterpiece. And it can also deceive people. I understand, Miss Sue. I'll lead my men to search the Eastern Palace right away. Please wait for my message. Good. Miss Sue. As you said, the real crown has been found in the secret chamber of the Saddleman Palace. Your Highness, have mercy. I am your second uncle. Second uncle. You are a member of the royal family. However, they colluded with foreign enemies to attempt to steal national treasures. I am now arresting you on charges of treason. Take it away. Miss Sue, you are the one who will save our country. Benefactor of royal dignity. This is a divine jade stone. Presented to Miss Sue. Thank you, Prince Sarah. May your country enjoy eternal peace and prosperity. Miss Sue. Your Tyrant Royal Collection. Divine Jade Sewn. It has caused global top collectors bid wildly. Finally filmed. The high price of 80 million. This is a chat. Please keep this safe. Thanks. Oops. There is a pair. Top-tier paintings. But the damage was severe. The damage was severe. Can it still be considered a top-tier auction item? Miss Sue, you didn't know that? Customers who consigned us to auction. It is said that from underground black market found on Taba. If I had to say, in this painting, what's hidden? Treasure map. Several experts have reviewed it. Actually, there is nothing but entrusted customers. It took high commission. So, we can only follow. The top-tier auction items are here. Let me take a look. Of course you can. Come. In this painting, there really is a treasure map. But only can be used. Only my golden eyes can see. Treasures of the Qin Mausoleum. Could it be an ancient tomb? Miss Sue, interested in this painting. If you like it, I'll talk to the client. Get the lowest price directly. Now that I already know the coordinates, that's unnecessary. I'll spend more money to buy this painting. No, I'm just looking around. I'll be going now. Okay, Miss Sue, walk slowly. Next money-making goal. That's the Qin Mausoleum. Miss Sue, the location you sent shows is the edge of the no man's land in the east. People from our hometown. But I rarely go to that place. And besides the danger, I also heard from our older generation that place, the Earth's energy is not good and it's very sinister. But I watched it again. Our personnel and equipment. I'm afraid that won't work. Yes, Miss Sue. From the perspective of geological structure, this area, located in the heart of the desert, the climate and terrain are quite complex. Moreover, even the satellite signal was intermittent. Therefore, we must ensure even more. Achieve the goal under the premise of safety. After the matter is completed, your 3 bonuses will be doubled. Double. That would be 100,000. I'm willing to do it. We are also willing. Yes, Miss Sue. Actually, GPS display. Right here. But I looked for a long time. Besides sand and stones, there are only sand and rocks here. Nothing special. Boss Sue, that coordinate. Is it reliable or not? Take another closer look. Miss Sue. The surface rocks here are of relatively ordinary composition. No findings. There are signs of special mineral enrichment. The radiation level is normal. How so? Could it be that the coordinates were misinterpreted? Or it's too old? The terrain has changed. No, since we're already here, there is no reason to give up. See with golden eyes. Found. The coordinates are correct. It turned out to be a place that had never been. Large ancient tomb discovered. Look at the regulations and burial style. That is, the Qin dynasty. There is a jade coffin. There are so many treasures. Moreover, it is very well preserved. They really struck it rich. Found. It's under this rock in front of us. That's the entrance. Boss Sue, you must be joking. Never heard of it. Tomb and treasure site. There is a big rock. Miss Sue, our instruments. No entrance was found below. I trust my intuition. Let's go take a look. Listen to Boss Sue. Brothers, work. Very good. Finally found it. Oh my god. So much gold. So many jade artifacts. This regulation, absolutely of the same level. Moreover, it is highly likely to be from the Qing dynasty. Today we can find treasure. Everyone deserves credit. We won't let everyone down. Everyone hurry up and put these things away. Move out. Be careful. Good. Miss Sue. Rest assured. Come. Move. Incredible craftsmanship. Purity of gold. Jade. Decorative style. Perfect fit. Characteristics of the Qing dynasty. But such perfect preservation. It is truly top-notch. Top-notch. Miss Sue. The quality of these auction items. And rarity. It has exceeded my expectations. All items auctioned by the auction house over 10 years. I have organized top-tier private auction house. Forecast total value of the items in this auction. It could exceed 200 million. Good. Okay. I hope to get the money as soon as possible. Certainly. Auction. Tomorrow. I will follow your instructions. Take your share of the profits. Transfer to your designated account. Good. Your account balance is 200 million yuan. 200 million. We've made a fortune. My golden eyes. That's amazing. Ah. What happened? My eyes hurt so much. My golden eyes have stopped working. What to do? What's wrong with my golden eyes? No. I need to get to the hospital right away. That's not right. Going to the hospital was useless. Ordinary medical methods. It is simply incurable. Golden eyes. No. I cannot sit idly by and wait for death. Maybe we can find it. The legend of golden eyes. There might be some clues. Shaoli. Let's take a break. The materials you've been looking at these past 2 days. It's more than what people read in several years of graduate studies. Let's go to the hospital. Eye discomfort. You need to see a doctor. You can't treat it yourself. Uncle Lin. I'm fine. Don't worry. Dust. Yes. Border area between southern Yunnan and northern Myanmar. An ancient temple that has long been abandoned. It is called Tianmu Temple. Legend has it that in the temple there was once a statue. Buddha statues that can open the third eye. It also contains secret scrolls recording the ability to see with one's own eyes. If the secret scroll is found, perhaps we can find it. Methods to restore golden pupils. I must go. According to the data, this is Tianmu Temple. But this place has now become a ruin. I don't know if I can still find it. The secret scroll of the heavenly eye. Ah. It really exists. Heavenly eye is not an eye. Seeing one's true nature is the truth. Psychic energy is like water. When it is exhausted, it dries up. Seeking things externally. Introspection. This volume contains, supplemented by Tianmu Temple, residual spiritual energy of the Earth's veins for thousands of years, can make up for deficiencies, achieve perfection, the day of perfection, visible causal threads, a brief glimpse, opportunities for future value transfer. Found. There really is one. Cultivation methods and recovery techniques. Very good. This is how I acquire the ability of golden double eyes. It will be restored. And obtain foresight items, the ability to predict future value fluctuations. The golden eyes have really recovered. Obtain foresight items, the ability to predict future value fluctuations. However, this ability, how exactly should it be used? I see. Very good. Now we can predict the future trend of item value. Material, silver. Value forecast line plus 3%. Material, I'm going to make a fortune again. Value prediction line. Item, I'm going to make a fortune again. Material, I'll go back and try it. I don't know now. Has the ability taken effect? Or, first in the art futures market. Let's practice. This painting. The expected increase is around 15%. But the investment cost is too high. This installation art. Forecast of price increase up to 35%. However, market awareness is still not high. Futures prices are currently undervalued. And this contemporary oil painting price fluctuation is negative. But the market is currently experiencing a heated speculation. You can buy people. Ms. Su. In the past week, in international art performance of the futures market, it has been recognized by industry insiders called God's operation. As of now, your total profit for 300 million yuan. All funds are safe. Transfer to your designated account. Very good. It seems my golden eyes abilities restored. It was also unlocked the ability to predict future value. Now, I can again making money in more industries. Are you Miss Su Li? Miss Su Li. Miss Su Li, I've long admired your name. Our CEO at Tinglong Capital. It is Songjia. I heard. Miss Su Li. Miss Su Li. In artworks, art and wood products. In artworks, futures market, sensitive sense of smell. Oops, breathtaking, especially overseas markets. Precision investment, although low-key. However, rumors are still circulating within the industry. Mr. Wu, you flatter me. I was just lucky. Let's add some judgment methods. Mr. Wu, Miss Su's making money in unconventional industries and our financial industry. They are not comparable at all. Miss Su relied solely on intuition and luck. Here, you simply can't make money that way. So, I think Miss Su, could you be an advisor to our Tinglong Capital? We should be more cautious. Songjia. This is our invited VIPs. How should I speak? Watch your words. I'm sorry, Mr. Wu. Miss Su. Our collaboration by our Tinglong Capital provide funding platform and risk control execution. You only need to provide directional suggestions during the cooperation period as long as we willing to give you 3% profit as a consulting fee. Mr. Wu, may I ask your company's highest? What is the return on investment? This is the highest one? I made it myself. Approximately profit over 10 billion. 3% of 10 billion. That's 300 million. Although not much, but it's a good opportunity to practice. This deal is worth doing. Good. I promise. Very good. Miss Su. What a boastful tone. What if Miss Su didn't earn money? In other words, if it were our Tinglong Capital, did you lose money? I can bear your company's losses. Hee. Miss Su, you have quite the nerve. We, Tinglong Capital, investments often amounting to hundreds of millions of yuan. You have to bear. Since I've agreed, that would make it possible. But since I have to take responsibility, your company's losses, I have a request. I need to pay my consultant fee. Increase to 5%. Miss Su. What a boastful tone. According to market practice, top global consultants, only 2%. Miss Su's abilities, 5%. Oh. It's ridiculous. Mr. Wu, you can consider it my suggestion, but I don't necessarily want to earn your consultant fees. After all, besides your company, I can make money in other places too. Why? Miss Su, please wait. I agree with your proposal. Pretending. At the same time, we will also provide for Miss Su. Provide excellent assistance to support Miss Su's work. Besides, next, our Tinglong Asset Management. All strategic directions. You are fully responsible. Significant increase. A wild girl from who knows where. How dare you steal my job? Buy gold with all funds tomorrow. Crude. Rare metals. These three categories must. There will be very high returns. Still pretending. I'll take you in a bit. The buying strategy was a switcheroo. You're just waiting to lose money. Yes, Miss Su. Before the market opens tomorrow, I will do it in advance. This talent acquisition strategy. Be sure to keep it safe. Clear. General Manager Song. This is Miss Su's strategy book. Of course I know. Miss Su lacks experience. Now, using my strategy. Go do it. General Manager Song. This won't do. General Manager Wu requested that it be done in accordance with Miss Su's strategy. To execute. Dare to disobey me. I am the Chief Strategy Officer. Do as I say. Something happened. I am in charge. Yes. General Manager Song. What happened? Someone touched my strategy. Hello, Mr. Wu. I am Su Li. I just discovered someone. This changed my buying strategy. Please give me an explanation. Besides, immediately restore the original position. Otherwise, any loss arising therefrom, I will not take responsibility. Our cooperation is to be terminated immediately. Miss Su, please wait a moment. I'll check right away. I'll definitely give you one satisfactory reply. Songjia, you are still our Tinglong Group's Chief Strategy Officer. How dare they do such a thing? Mr. Wu. Risk control considerations. Miss Sue's strategy. Too radical. That's why you modified it without permission. Miss Sue's strategy. Look at this. Your own strategy. If today according to your strategy execution group, at least a billion yuan in losses. No. How could this be? If it weren't for Miss Sue. Adjust strategies in a timely manner. This billion. Can you handle it? Mr. Wu. So, was Su Li's strategy correct? Su Li's strategy is so aggressive. Sooner or later, we'll lose money. Mr. Wu. Today's data is out. Miss Su for us. Tinglong Capital. Earned 20 billion. How could this be? 20 billion. How did you do that? Oops. Miss Su. You are really amazing. It turns out, surprisingly, compared to myself, there are still more operations to be done. You are truly a genius. Now that it only cost 50 million, just help our group. Profit of 20 billion. I promised you before. 5% profit. Now, just have the finance department transfer it to you. Thank you, Mr. Wu. General Manager Song. I had no intention of competing with you. After all, I only followed Tinglong Capital cooperation. But as the chief strategy officer, incompetent, inexperienced, strong jealousy. I hope that in the future, Mr. Song can focus more on one's own professional field. Do less of these shady dealings. Song Jia, you've been fired. Get out of here right now. 1 billion yuan has been deposited into your account. By the way, Miss Su, there's another thing. Our group, I recently invested in one international laboratory. I've encountered some problems recently. Miss Su, they might be the people they need. Oh. Can you make money? Of course. I'll introduce you to him later. Miss Su. I am Lu Guodong. He is the director of the research center. Thank you very much. In the midst of a busy schedule, accept us. Invitation from the research center. Director Lu, you're too kind. I heard from Mr. Wu of Tinglong Capital. They said you can make money this way. I just arrived. Ha 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 ha. Miss Su is right. As long as you can provide help, our research center, I will definitely give you. Apply for a huge reward. Director Lu, have no idea. They asked me to come this time. Is there anything I can help with? That's right. 3 months ago, research center in Northwest. In the geological exploration of a certain area, a piece was found. Extremely special rocks. It was buried approximately in rock layers from 500 million years ago. However, its physico-chemical properties with the surrounding rock layers. Princess is not human. Xiao Zhou, you give Miss Su. Let me give you a general overview. Good director. Miss Su, we tried this rock. All detection methods. The results all show its main elements constitute very ordinary, but its density, hardness, physical parameters, completely inconsistent with any known minerals or man-made materials. Even stranger is, it contains extremely weak but stable energy radiation. This isn't any other material. I've never seen it before. This rock, like wearing foreign objects in the outer layer of ordinary rock. There are many things we find difficult. Strange phenomena of understanding. Could it be an alien meteorite? I've seen it before. A type of extraterrestrial meteorite. It's somewhat similar to what you described. No, we conducted an experiment. It was indeed discovered. Products of the Earth. Director Lu, is there anything I can do? We understand. Miss Su possesses keen insight. I want you. Take a look at this or yourself. From your perspective, give us some suggestive hints. This might help. We broke our previous the scientific research deadlock. Certainly, the whole process will be kept confidential and under strict conditions. No problem. But I need to see the actual product. This rock. Right in our laboratory. If it is convenient for you. Now. Okay, Director Lu, please lead the way. Miss Su, please. Miss Su. This is what I just gave you. The rock that was introduced. You can approach it to observe. But, do not touch easily, because we are not yet define its characteristics. So I'm afraid of hurting you. Okay, I see. How so? This rock, density beyond imagination. It doesn't seem to be matter. What could it be? This is not a natural mineral. The outer layer is a disguise. It's a protective case. What are these things inside? Could it be? It is a kind of information carrier. Our time capsule. Prehistoric civilization left behind. There is a special type inside. Modules for regulating the carbon cycle. This is the solution to the current problem. Global warming. Ecological imbalance. Is it the key to the problem? Oh my god, there's so much information. How should I tell you? Where are Director Lu and the others? The key to open it. Where is it now? Miss Su, what did you see? Director Lu, you found this piece. When rocks. Have you seen one? Similar to. Keys and such. Key. Are you referring to the smaller one? Rocks that look like symbols. This smaller rock and this larger rock. Is it possible in any way? Interpenetrating. Or rather, in what way? Will they merge together? Oh. Miss Su. You reminded me. This was the first time this piece was discovered when rocks at its bottom a groove was found. The size of that rock and the groove of this rock, the sizes are the same. You mean that small rock? It is the key to this big rock. Right. This can be understood as follows. Perhaps that key able to open this rock. Perhaps among them you can find some even more unknown secrets. Science bar. It's about exploring the unknown. That unbelievable thing. This illustrates our human cognition not yet reached. Xiao Zhou. Go and get that small rock. Bring. Embed it in. See if it can be opened. Yes, Director Liu. I didn't see it wrong, did I? Information in this rock. It means prehistoric advanced civilization gave. We left. Time capsule. This. Am I hallucinating? Director Liu. This is not an illusion. I saw it too. This time capsule. It was actually Earth's carbon cycle adjustment formula. Xiao Zhou. Quickly write the above algorithm. All of them should be counted. Then proceed. Highest level of analysis to crack this formula. Yes. Oh, Miss Su. Thank you so much. Oops, this is human. What a great discovery. If it weren't for you, that rock. I don't know when. Only then can it be cracked. Director Liu, you flatter me. Can help you. It is my honor. Comrade Suli, through our scientific research, the team for more than a month, exploration and analysis, we confirm your request and discovered carbon cycle regulation module. It is reliable and it is revolutionary. A scientific research achievement. So, we are now. It has reached a preliminary scale and, for global environmental governance, provided revolutionary solution in recognition of you, our research team. The decision is made to grant you 2 billion reward. This is for you as a human being. Rewards for making immeasurable contributions. Thank you, Director Liu. Thank you, Research Institute. I'm just being myself. What I can do. What else? Our Research Institute. I'll give you another one. Special gift. Share. Lunar soil samples. It symbolizes human exploration is endless. At the same time, it also reflects your scientific research spirit and what has been done for humanity. The highest reward for contributions. Thanks. Thank you, Director Liu. I will definitely keep it safe. This special souvenir. Originally a lunar soldier. That's how it is. I don't know about this lunar soil. Can you make money? Dust. See with golden eyes. Room temperature superconductor. This means zero loss in power transmission. Maglev transportation is becoming more widespread. Quantum computers break through bottlenecks. Energy, transportation, calculate. 3 major industries completely overturned. Value cannot be measured in money. Measure will reshape the form of human civilization. This souvenir, that is the real priceless treasure. I need to get things set up quickly. Top-notch R&D team, turning theory into reality. Then I can just sit back and wait to get rich. Shaoli. Major countries around the world and regional invention patents. The layout has been completed. Now, they're just waiting for us. Team. Research and development results. President Su. We have just complete sample testing. Our superconductor experiment. Success. Us. Made history. Congratulations everyone. But this is just the first step to success. Dr. Livingstone. Please lead the team. All out efforts. The goal is to achieve this within 1 month. Complete the application of commercial samples. Director Liu, our IPO plans. You can also start, capital markets. Already following. Our company, Liguang. Commercial sample application. The day of success. That's our Liguang company. The day that changed the world. Listing opening. Liguang Technology now. 350 yuan per share. The stock price soared immediately upon listing. Current market capitalization. $500 billion. President of Liguang Technology. Ms. Su Li. Current total assets. Breakthrough. $3 billion US. Good. Ms. Su Li. Thank you very much to accept this exclusive interview. In you and Liguang Technology, it has almost reshaped the global energy system, transportation and computing fundamentals. The company's market value reached amazing height. Individuals have also become iconic figures of this era. What we most want to know is, your journey has been, what is the mental journey? This road. A somewhat embarrassing wish. At that time, I do odd jobs at the jade market. Every day. Covered in dust and dirt, being ordered around, suffering cold looks, and the biggest dream, it's just economic freedom to live with dignity. Oops. My right eye. See through. I'll ask you to dispose of some waste. None of them anymore. What is that? It made your life happen. Such a big turn of events. I received a mysterious gift, or rather, a new way of looking at the world, a new way of looking at the world. This has really turned green. Oops. From survival to accumulate enormous wealth. This process seems very fast. In this process, what difficulties have you encountered? Some. More of the time is when people's hearts are unpredictable. Just be cautious. Miss Sue, I see you staring at this for a long time. How interested. I just think number 13 quite special. Oh, this number 13, it's the cheapest piece, only 3 million. It's just that her appearance is too bad, so nobody dared to touch it. If Miss Sue, if you like it, why not? You can give it a try. Now you stand here, the pinnacle of success. Most grateful to my eyes. My eyes. It gave me strength.